1 week from now, Manchester United will be playing in the Europa League final versus Tottenham Hotspur. It's sure to be an interesting game. Manchester United will be hoping to use the back door, as will Tottenham Hotspur, to enter into the Champions League. It will be interesting to see who comes out on top in a battle of teams that are evenly matched at the bottom half of the table. Welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi, and today we'll be talking about the Ghana Black Stars possible squad, the defenders for their game versus Nigeria in the Unity Cup. In a couple of weeks' time, the tournament will kick off in London, the GTECH Stadium, and tickets are still on sale. In case you've not secured your tickets yet, it will be there. There will be some performances in the final, a Jamaican artist and also a Trinidad and Tobago artist, an artist from Trinidad and Tobago. It's going to be an interesting tournament of four nation tournament. And we'll be bringing you all the best, the sights, the scenes, the press conferences, the banter, the here and there from there. Today, we'll talk about the defenders that could possibly make it. It's not an exhaustive list. It's a list made from previous call-ups, availability of players currently, and their strengths. There are some injuries to also talk about. So, as usual, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. Before we get into the defenders that could make it into the Ghana Black Star squad for the Nigeria game, Salis Abdul Samed last night, Sunderland, as they were able to secure a late victory to secure a place in the final of the championship playoff. It will be played this weekend, and Salis and his side could be making a return into the Premier League. Sunderland will be playing in the final, and they will be hoping to overcome their opponents to make it into the Premier League. That is Sheffield United. We'll be following it closely and giving you an update. This picture he took here with he was a pundit on it, George Boateng, the former Black Stars assistant coach. Issa Haku and Callum Hudson-Odoi here in your picture right now, having a time together and enjoying some photo ops. They are linked up in Nottingham. As you already know, Leicester City and Abdul Fattah Ishaku have already been relegated. And also the under-20 team, there are some positives to take from the unfortunate demise. The under-20 squad, the sports minister has said that a core of the players should form the structure for the 2028 Olympic Games tournament. Yes, so we're hoping that it is considered and something is done about it. We don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater, which is something that we are used to doing. So let's put measures in place to make these players a core of the squad that will be participating in that tournament. Without much ado, let's jump right into it. And the first player I'll talk about, looking at the center backs and right backs, Alexander Djuku, obviously for Fenerbahce. Fortunately, they could not win the Turkish league title. Alexander Djuku is one of the most experienced heads in the Ghana defense. He should be available to face Nigeria in this one here. Razak Simpson has become a mainstay, obviously, for me in the Ghana national team. Razak Simpson has been playing with the Black Stars for a while now. He has been integral also for his club side, Nations FC. Was out for a while, and Nations are on track to win the Ghana Premier League title. So it will be interesting to see how things unfold on that front. Razak Simpson, in my opinion, deserves to be in this squad. But the problem here for me is that the game will be played at the time when Nations will be going for the title, and Razak's absence could prove probably damaging. But they've been able to manage without him, especially in the last game. So I'm expecting that to continue in that respect. Also in here, I'll look at is Patrick Pfeiffer. He plays for Magdeburg. He has been doing well. Switch nationalities hadn't been completed. I'm sure by now it should be something that has gone over the line. He's still doing well. Was doing well a couple of years ago before his switch nationalities was done. he should be available here, and I think he should be called up by Coach Otuado. Remember, this game will also be used to test our preparedness for the upcoming World Cup qualifier games in September and October. So hopefully we can use that to fine-tune the team for that major tournament qualifier, that is. Mohamed Salisu of AS Monaco as well. A good season so far for him, and hoping that he can get a shout in the team. One of the also experienced heads in this defense. We're hoping to see him play again. Jerome Opoku has endeared himself into the hearts of some Black Stars fans. He has been involved in recent times. I liked how he played in that second game as we played versus Madagascar. Ghana versus Madagascar, the 3-0 win. I was excited to watch him play. He played in that 3-back system, and it worked to a treat, and Ghana were 3-0 victorious. Stefan Ambrosius, who plays for St. Gallen, he missed out on the World Cup in 2022 due to an injury. I'm expecting him to come back into the team and test his mettle here. Remember, this game, as I said, will be used to test out players for tournaments, especially with the World Cup qualifier. The World Cup itself coming up later next year. Jonas Ajete, who recently won his league for FC Basel, is also one I would call back in here. He plays for FC Basel, recently secured the league, and I've not seen much of him to draw a conclusion on his abilities, but I'm expecting him to be named in this one. He has one of the center backs. For the fullbacks, Tariq Lamptey, obviously, it's in England. I'm expecting him to make the short trip for this tournament here. He is with Brighton, and I hope that he can make it. So far, he's been involved in action in their recent games, and I'm excited to see him play for Ghana after a long period of being out. I'm seeing that he could be included here. Kingsley Schindler did a yeoman's job the last time out for the Ghana Black Stars. In right back, he had his faults, but I think with time, he'll be eased back into the Ghana national team, and we can be seeing the best of him. Kamaradini Mamudu of Mediama SC did not play out the last time he was called up, but I've been excited with his showing for the for the Ghana local team Mediama SC. I'm excited to see what he can bring and what he has learned so far in the Ghana Premier League season. I want to see him participate in these games for Ghana. Forget about the results. These games will help us understand our players. Those that get a call up for the first time need to show us what they are capable of. And those that have been getting calls up and not play need to find a way to play in this one. Ebenezer Annan of Red Star Belgrade as well was called up last time. Played some parts of Ghana's previous qualifier games, especially in the AFCON qualifiers. Unfortunately, that campaign was a disaster. Ebenezer Annan is one also I'd look at. And Gideon Mensah, also at left back, is one of the experienced heads as always in here. I'm expecting him to be included in this equation. And those are the defenders I've looked at here today. I'll be talking about the midfielders and the strikers in subsequent updates. But let me know your thoughts in the comments box on everything here. These are the players in defense I would be calling up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.